we need to think of a new advert for freebets.com.
Get your best betting offers from freebets.com.
Yeah, that'll do.
The following deals are now live.
This is Lewis Hart for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Style and Forged Irish Stout. Delighted today to be joined with Dan Toward and Sam Jones. Another victory, 2 fights, 2 wins in 2 weeks. Must be happy with that out there.
Yeah, good performance, 6 rounds banked, and puts me in good stead for 2024 for a big year.
You know, Dan's been active. He's fought twice in 2 weeks. How do you sort of assess these 2 weeks and assess that performance tonight?
I still can't believe he bottled coming out to Blade and Races tonight because we're in Sunderland. So I'm a bit unhappy with him on that front. I told him not to do it.
I said I was going to wear Newcastle top. It was Sam.
I said, yeah, let's not start upsetting people up here just yet. But listen, there's going to be some huge nights for Dan coming. I just said there, I want to reiterate, he's a brilliant kid. Really love working with him, and you're seeing a future star of the sport.
How exciting is it having such good talents like Dan and you know, getting them from the start, really, and you see their progression and you know, manage their progression and manage sort of the way that their career wants to go. Obviously, it's in Dan's control, but it's in your control as well.
No, 100%, and that's why I said, I'm very grateful that these talents that I have, the Cameron Vongs, the Hamza Uddins, Mark Dickinsons, and the Dan Towards of the world want me to manage them. So I must be doing something right. But however, you're only as good as your fighters you manage. Do you understand what I mean? Giving me something to work with. When you're as good as him, I can do my job even better because you're giving me a lot to sell. And Dan, like I say, he's full personality. He's not been out yet, but within the next fight, people will see what kind of lad he is. Beautiful kid, really is, and I can't wait to have this journey with him to the very top. Sorry, I'm just looking at that. I don't know what that moth creature is up there. What the fuck is that?
I don't know what that is.
Superfly from Sunderland. Yeah, one of those is. But yeah, Dan Toward, future star of the sport. I know I say that about a few, but my stable I have at the moment, I genuinely believe it's up there with the best in the British boxing. So this kid, watch out for him.
Sam's seen a lot of people, you know, he's managed a lot of people, and when you hear things like that from a well-respected man like Sam Jones is, how exciting is that you know, you have the belief and you have the people around you?
It's Sam's job to sell the fighter, but everything he says is true, and I truly believe what he says. I do believe that I'm going to the top and I'm going to be a future world champion.
And keeping him having a steady head, because we know the distractions that can come with boxing, and we know, especially being a prospect, things will come in your.
Mature out of probably all the fighters I have. He's one of the most mature, but Dan's got a really level head about him. He's only 22.
Just turned 22.
He's 22. He's still a kid. He's still growing into being a full-fledged man in boxing. And you saw spitefulness in his first fight. You saw Spears spite tonight, but you also saw what he possesses. Unbelievable movement. He's like a Cuban kid, isn't he? But no disrespect to anything we've seen on the night before, but that was miles better than I've seen anything tonight. And Callis Allen, never mind me, Callis Allen's got a fucking gem here.
And we were speaking, you know, just before the camera came on, and there was parts of you that was disappointed in that performance. Is there a part of you that, you know, you need to be sort of never be satisfied and you always want that strive for more?
100%. I'm my own worst critic. Was it a good performance? Definitely. Did I bank the rounds? Yes. Could I box better? I always think I can. At times I thought I could have upped it a bit and got him out of there, but look, like I said, we'll take that tonight, have a chill time over the Christmas with family and friends. You know, it's been a busy 6 months, and big 2024 coming up.
What do you want for 2024 for Dan Toward?
Just progression. Keep, as I say, you just said there. You'd think if you was listening to that then about a minute ago, you'd think, have you just been chinned? The way he was it was fantastic performance. But he holds himself in such a high regard. He wants to perform to the best of his ability every single time. Listen, if that's a poor performance, what the hell are we in for in the next few years with him? Unbelievable talent. He really is.
One thing I do have to mention, Dan, I do need to get your thoughts on that jacket from Sam, because it's been brought up again.
It's the second
time.
Poor,
that's all I'm saying. It's different.
Like I say, I shout out to Ross Worswick, who owns Couture Club in Manchester. There is one. I think there's a store in Newcastle as well. I'm sure there is as well. Shout out. They always look after me. But I got this jacket about, I'm going to say 4 years ago. And I've worn it 3 times, as you can see, fresh. I looked at it, I thought, that's going to look the bollocks. And as I've took it out of my little carry-on suitcase, I thought, it's a bit fruity. But I'm still going to go and wear it. and I think I've pulled it off. I might get some stick, but I think I pulled it off. Not sure we'll be seeing it again on fight nights, but like I just said there, maybe Dan's going to take it off Mans, because he did tell me off camera how much he loves it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's a liar, to be fair. I don't stab him there. He just said, Sam, that jacket's unbelievable. But we'll see.
You more, I think. I think you more.
I don't know what you're trying to say, but I'm not trying to do Charlie Parsons here, but looking at the Jordans as well, mate. Other than the jacket sort of ruins it, but I do respect it, mate.
You respect it. I don't know. I think I've done all right, but it is fruity, isn't it? It is a fruity jacket. But no, shout out to Couture Club. They always look after me. Yeah.
Shout out. Sticking on the topics, I know this is Dan's moment, but I did want to ask you about a couple other things. You mentioned there Hamza Uddin, Simon Matchroom yesterday. Good to see.
Dan knows him from the amateurs. That's what I say. I've got such a good crop of talent, and that's why I say it's made me say, oh, Dan's a star, Hamza. But I genuinely believe I have real stars in my stable, and tonight, his night, and I'm like what I say. I love working with him. I really love working with him.
And just a last one from me. I spoke to Nigel Travis yesterday about sort of the whole situation with Josh Taylor and Jack Catterall. We know that Matchroom made an improved offer that got turned down. What's sort of the situation going on?
The situation is Matchroom have gone in with an improved offer, very improved, because I know what they've done, right? They've added stipulations in there which Josh will earn a lot more money on, right? He doesn't really want to fight it, but I think he does know. His team knows. I speak to his lawyer. He needs to take the fight. For them both to move on. Jack doesn't want to be walking down the street going, oh, you got robbed by Josh Taylor. And Josh, with the career he's had, which is an unbelievable career, by the way, so I know you're probably going to clickbait because you did do it.
Come on, man, come on.
Clickbait. But Josh Taylor, one of the greats, the great British fighters of all time, he is with his. But people are just going to stop and go, "You robbed Jack Catterall." Does he really want to live with that for the rest of his days? I wouldn't personally. They both need to get it on. Let's fucking go.
Sam, Dan, thank you for taking the time to speak to me. Always good to catch up with you and both of you. I'm sure it's been a busy year for you. Have a good day.
Dan on his socials as well. Tell him your socials.
Yeah, get it out, man. I'll link it as well.
Instagram is dan.toward, and everything will be posted on my Instagram and Twitter as well, dan_toward. Thanks.
Absolutely. Have a good Christmas, boys. Have a good New Year. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Thank you.